Okay, so we continue with the conversation, but tell us a bit more about the center. You know, what have you done so far, and why this year you want to organize the event, the control event?
Sure. I mean, Southeast and East Asian Center, SEEAC, is a community-led organization. And we provide our main, vision and missions for us is to really do work that support the communities, that we want to see our East and South Asian community members to be equal member of the society, contributing, but also, asserting their rights and welfare. So our usual day-to-day work, we actually support members of community through our direct support services, community events, activities, and also campaign and advocacy for the welfare of our communities. But for this culture event, we are more celebrating us together because September is East and Southeast Asian Heritage Month, which has been celebrated. It's a very new initiative. It started in 2021, but it is the opportunities for us to celebrate the diversity of East and South Asian culture and our contribution to the society, and also bringing people together to also raise awareness about our communities here in the UK. So we're also taking these opportunities to organize some events and activities. And the Nova and our colleagues in SEEAC is also usually organize monthly activities in the community.
Can I turn to Nova Silitonga? You're from Indonesia and you arrived a few years ago.
Yeah.
But you've been already heavily involved in the organizing of this festival. What is happening on the day? Can you tell us a bit more? I know you have a plant in front of you.
Yes.
So what is happening on the day on the 14th of September?
So we will bring a lot of artists from different East and Southeast Asian regions. So we will open the day with 2 workshops. One is yoga workshop delivered by our friends, long-term connect facilitators, a Thailand yoga expert, and the other one with the Filipinos group delivering a puso weaving workshop. So these 2 workshops will happen between 1 to 12 o'clock in the morning. Alongside, we will also have traditional dancers coming from Indonesia. They will dance in the morning as well. And then at 12 o'clock, we will have a welcoming speech delivered by Mariko as a representative from Southeast and East Asia Center, as well as expecting a few community members as well to speak, to say what have been the impact they experienced being involved with SEEAC activities. We also expect a few organizations and that work with us to have a drop-in sessions here, including Doctor of the Worlds, Kandungan, Bahai Kubu, as well as different kind of services. Other than that, we will have food stalls. We will introduce Indonesian, Philippines, Thai, and Vietnamese food, including bubble tea.
Good.
Yeah. And then we will also have some community selling items. And after that, the flow will be given to a film screening delivering by Sues Off. There will be 3 films that will be screened.
Can you tell us a bit about the 3 films to be screened here?
Yeah, so let me read a bit of the description of the film program. So we will present Same But Different. This is film screening featuring short films by Nis Murat from Singapore, and Chris Kitsakul from Thailand, and Fan Pascual from Philippines. So the phrase same but different is a colloquial term which is often heard in Southeast Asia to express that 2 or more things are essentially the same but have slight and distinct difference. So in this collection of short films navigating multi-generational relationships, reflecting on tradition and taking a decisive step to shape one's identity, are common threads told by each artist's own voice and body. So these 3 films will also show how we, as migrants here in the UK, we also bring and shaped by our culture back home. And this is these films can also inform the second generation of migrants
I
who've
hope
been
so.
like born here, how their parents are actually shaped
Yeah.
by the culture back home.
Yeah, yeah.
So after these film screenings, we will have different dancers as well, including the ECL Lion Dance, and then also Philippines.
Are they from Vietnam?
Yes, they are from Vietnam.
Vietnamese say on the Múa Lân,
Yeah.
or the lion dance.
Yes, and we will also have Philippines traditional dance and another Indonesian dancers as well. So we will bring this variety of cultural shows to be enjoyed and give all the audience insight of how diverse we are.
Oh, cool. So back to Mariko. You are from Northeast Asia, Japan, to be exact. What inspired you to first to come to work on this project, and secondly, what inspired you and the whole center to come up with the idea of organizing the event?
So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it's really for our solidarity, also joining the movement of East and South Asian, Heritage Month and celebrating together, because I think in the UK there's still a lack of understandings of how diverse our East and South Asian communities are. So it's really a part of our initiative also for people to get to know us. We share, even within the East and South Asian communities, we don't know very much about each other sometimes, and like what the film program is about. We are very similar but very different. So I think this is really important also for the communities to get to know each other and to spread the awareness about our communities, but also for people to just feel connected, find new friends, sense of belongings. I think that's all. This is exactly what our center is all about. So I think this festival will be a good opportunity to showcase that.
So, what you can tell the audience who are watching live now about the mission and the main activities of the Southeast and East Asian Center so far?
Sure. So, as I mentioned also earlier, that our center is really for it is a welcome home for anyone who are migrants, refugees, whoever you're born here, or people of heritage from East and South Asian communities and countries. And our mission and our daily work is to provide support for a member of our communities, whatever they're struggling in their life in the UK. So
for
example, yes, like employment issues, welfare issues. We also have a mental health support services. So those are the areas that people, often struggling to have their life in the UK. So we have a case workers who are providing individual support. Also, we organize many community group activities so people can feel sense of belonging, find the communities, find the friends. So those are our day-to-day work. And of course, we want a more sort of society change as well. So this is where we do joint campaign advocacy with other similar organizations.
To Nova, how much resonance you have got from, let's say, the Indonesian, Vietnamese, Malay, or Thai, or other community in London about the center? How much they know about the center?
So we work a lot with Indonesian communities and Vietnamese communities through different research projects and also activities. For instance, one of our performers later will be the Indonesian Development and Network UK, which comprise of a lot of workers from Indonesia. So it's kind of a symbiosis, kind of activities where we deliver some information about what is hate crime, hate incidents in the UK, and where they can report, but they also help us to kind of promote SEEAC and our services to the wider Indonesian communities who don't really have access to these kind of services, for instance. And for the Vietnamese, we also support a lot of Vietnamese, for instance. We support this is like a long kind of work that
Yeah.
we've been like investing like 3 to 4 years. We help some of them to find ways to navigate like housing, including how to kind of
Yeah.
gradually get their permit to be in the UK to settle, and also we are hoping in the future we can work more to provide skill, employment skill to these
That's
communities.
Good. Yeah, good to hear that.
Including like how to write CV writing that we've been like starting as well, how to write CV, how to use computer to write their application, including how to face interview, for instance, and hopefully we can get more kind of other communities besides the Vietnamese, Indonesian, Philippines who are really involved with us now to have this skills upskilling.
Mariko, how much collaboration are you currently sort of having with other NGOs and community-led initiatives in London or in the southeast of England?
Yes, we work with many other organizations, charities, local service providers, and so on, because we are a very new organization. We just celebrated 5 years as a incorporated, registered organizations, and even though we're doing a lot of work, we're still a small team. So there are so many things that we cannot do by ourselves. So we always work with other East and South Asian community organizations who have a better knowledge about certain issues or certain, about the certain communities. We always learn from each other and also refer services as well. Because we are based in London, we work with a lot of organizations in London, of course, but since we developed our organization during the pandemic also, so we are connected with the people.
Pandemic,
Yes, we are connected with the people outside of London as well. So this is a really interesting things, because different parts of the country, people's experience are also very different.
Sure. In one of the documents you are going to publish, I just have read a bit about the recognition of the centre, and you guys were invited to Buckingham Palace in 2023.
Yes.
Tell us more about that. How the royal family and head of government were interested in this.
Yes, that was a very unique and interesting experience for us as well. So that was I think it was February in 2023. I think it was the first time that the royal family celebrated the East and South Asian communities in the UK in the occasion of Lunar New Year. So that was to celebrate the Lunar New Year's. We were invited as a part of the community organizations. I think there were people from embassies as well, and different businesses. The business community is also big within the East and South Asian communities. So yes, it was very interesting, and we met some members of royal families. That was quite very privileged.
So you are listening and watching live streaming on Viet News UK's platform on Facebook mainly, but then we will download and keep them on YouTube, and we share with friends and other colleagues across the UK and beyond. The program is about an upcoming event, which is Homegrown Cultural Festival, organized by the Southeast Asian and East Asian Center. Here I'm with Mariko, Hayashi, and Nova, Silitonga, and we are talking about what's coming up. But obviously, working in this sector, I understand that it's very difficult. I feel quite guilty because over the last 25 years, I've been a journalist, which is pointing out to various problems without solution. So even back in my time in the BBC World Service, we had to decide what kind of solution journalism is out there. But as a journalist, I tend to see the negative side of what's happening in the world, within our society. But so now I'm coming to see you guys, and I admire the work because it's a solution based. But what about the challenges?
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of challenges. It's not an easy time of history, I think, for a lot of migrants, refugees anywhere in the world, but also here in the UK. And I think one particular things that I would say about East and South Asian communities is, again, I think in the UK, even within the charity sectors or public service providers, the East and South Asian communities are still a bit less recognized. So there are not many services available specifically in our own languages, for example. Or people who are providing public services really aware or understanding cultural or social background of our communities. I think that's why we also try to step in and bridge these gaps to help and support people who are navigating the system here.
Can I ask you, Nova, not to live on this, but at least to show some of the pages, to the camera as well? Which one is that? That one,
So as you can see here, we do deliver direct individual services. One of it is is on employment rights. So we have a caseworker and labor rights service officer who can help individuals, part of our communities, to navigate issues, including if there's issues within their workplace, including racism, compensation, and also discrimination. Another thing is also welfare. We've been supporting a lot of migrants who face domestic violence, domestic abuse, for instance, hate crime, hate incidents, as well as housing issues. We signpost them to organization who can provide direct benefit to them, while also advising them where to find different resources. We do mental health counseling referral. We have one-on-one free counseling services delivered by Asian Heritage certified therapists here in the UK. So we delivered, the counseling can be delivered in Vietnamese language, Thai, Mandarin, Cantonese, Tagalog, as well as Japanese, and now a bit of Burmese. And then we also have hate crime support. This is also our collaboration with another established entity called On Your Side. So the On Your Side is a new platform, not really new. It's been there for 3 years, right? So it's a platform where you can report any discrimination, hate crime, hate incidents that you're experiencing in the UK into this platform, and there will be officers there who can help you to navigate and report further.
How much support you receive from, let's say, the municipal authorities, meaning the Greater London Authority?
Yeah, we do have some cooperation with the Greater London Authority, actually, especially the community engagement team, led by the Deputy Mayor of Communities and Social Justice. So we have had a project through our partnership with another organization, but to provide support for victim survivors of domestic abuse, gender-based violence, was directly collaboration with MOPAC, which is the policing side of the London. Before we moved to Pelican House, we are based in Hackney, so we had a good connection with the Hackney Council.
Better food,
now this is better. Now we are in Bethnal Green. We are now also building our network and connection with the local authorities and community organizations here as well.
How about seeking, say, funding or donation from the community or from the government, local government? You spend a lot of time doing that?
Yeah, I mean, fundraising is a very important part of our work also. Yes, but we have multiple different supporters, of course, so private foundation and trust, and also, of course, the local authorities and other partner organizations who also offer their resources to collaborate with us, and of course some corporate donations, so we have some businesses supporting us. And of course, individual and community donation is very, very helpful and appreciated. And I think this culture festival also another opportunity for us to raise funds as well, to support the work that we do for the communities, but also together with other organizations. So, looking forward to welcoming everyone. And if you can, just contribute a little bit to support our work, that would be very much appreciated.
Thank you, Mariko, and thank you, Nova. Thank you, everyone, for watching the show. And we hope we go live again on Sunday, the 14th of September, right from here, probably with more people in the audience and more guests to come. And we'll go live on Viet News UK to support the center, to support the work of the colleagues here, because we are also charity-like organization, SEEAC, as a community interest company, and we do all this work free of charge for everyone who want to join, to share, to give a hand. Thank you very much for having watched us here online. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.